covering today?
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
What's that even about?
I'm not sure.
Welcome, audience. I'm Lester.
And I'm Frank, and today we'll be covering the current events of Huckleberry Finn. 1 week ago, right after supper, in Miss Watson's estate, a man who was pronounced deceased lay alive, sitting, awaiting on his son's arrival.
We thought Pat Finn had been dead for over a year, while the old drunk hadn't been back to cause a stirring.
We found what looked like Mr. Finn dead, floating on his back about 12 miles yonder in a river, but it wasn't him.
Judged by his uncommon and lengthy hair, as well as similar sizing, he had been pronounced deceased and drowned. A true town shocked when discovering it weren't even a man, but a woman in male clothing.
After speaking with Huck, he goes on about how, quote, "I know this weren't Pat. I judge the old man would turn up again, though I wish he wouldn't."
Huck had recently come upon a small fortune, but in paranoia, he had legally transferred it to the Judge Thatcher so that Pat would not come after him.
Thatcher bought his money for just $1 so Huck wouldn't have to worry about Pop taking it.
Despite Huck's precautions, Pat still returned looking for bar money.
Yes, hello? He's where? With who? Okay. Pap found out about Thatcher and the donated fortune and demanded a court case for the rights to the money, and he withheld Huck from going to school in the meantime.
The trial was dropped and Huck would borrow a few of his dollars for Thatcher to keep his old man busy.
Busy, for Pat, meant buying whiskey and crashing in Miss Watson's estate.
Pat would thrash Huck before he snuck off to school and continued to threaten Judge Thatcher for money.
One spring day, the old man caught Huck and took him 3 miles up the river in a skiff.
Huck described the Illinois woods, saying, "There weren't no houses but an old log hut where the timber was so thick you couldn't find it even if you didn't know where it was."
Pat wouldn't allow Huck out of reach. At times, he'd go out causing Cain, and Huck would be locked away. Due to Huck's time spending in the cabin, he was snooping.
A stolen gun had been located by Huck, but new information is yet to reach us.
Anywho, the beatings endured by Huck weren't so dandy.
Huck Finn is still lost at bay with no precise location. Huck's last appearance was shortly after the interview, but... Hello? Can we report this? Okay.
Breaking news! Word just spread from the woods. A man held at gunpoint. What are the details?
Miss Watson sent over a man to get hold of Huck from the old drunk after his kidnapping, when Pop drew his stolen arm and pointed at the man, cursing and hollering.
We will return back when we have any new updates.
This man is going off the rocker.
You think you're moving on, but
Welcome, audience! I'm Lester, and this is
Frank!
Yes! Similar sizing. He hadn't been pronounced... Oh my gosh, how did I freak that up? He hadn't been pronounced... How do I mess that up every time? Thumb up on some small fortune. Bro. Pop wouldn't allow... Oh.
Breaking news! Word from the woods. A man held at gunpoint. What are the details?
Welcome, audience! I'm Lester, and this is...